This is a HeadGum podcast.
Hey guys, today's sponsor is Audible. With an unmatched selection of audiobooks, original audio shows, news, comedy, and more, get a free audiobook with a 30-day trial at www.audible.com/banter.
That's how you get people to tune out of a podcast right away.
Welcome. Goodbye.
Guys, welcome to Dynamic Banter. Today, we have a special guest host because Mike Falzone is yet again out doing God knows what. And today I have a very special guest, Mackenzie Stith.
Hi.
Hi, Mackenzie. How are you?
I'm just eating chicken.
You and I are both eating chicken. I've also got mashed potatoes.
Yeah, we thought the best thing to do during this podcast is eat and make little noises so you guys love it.
I think I've got, this is our first eating podcast.
I think it'll get sound great and the
This is the
Vita's gonna
world's
love it.
First eating podcast.
We're doing a
And the
little
purpose-
eating ASMR after this too.
I think it's a good idea. I would say the purpose of this podcast would be just to kind of get a feel for these eating and drinking and
Touching the weeds.
Mackenzie, you and I have been friends for a bit.
A couple years.
Can you remember the first time we met?
Yeah,
Me too.
I remember this right.
Me too. I want to know your version now.
We
'cause I
were
talk
at
lot
a
on this
Halloween
podcast.
party.
Yeah. How did you get invited to that party?
My friends invited me. I don't even know whose house it was, but I know that there was a lot of Vine people there,
Yeah, there was a lot of Vine people.
and then there was a lot of YouTube people there.
Yeah.
But I don't really know too many YouTubers, so I didn't know who you were at the time. I was there with a couple of my Vine friends, and I was dressed up as the wacky inflatable flaily tube
Which is
arm
a
man.
great outfit that I think people have all done now. You
They
did
were
I feel
trying
like
to
you
be
did
me.
it first, yeah.
They're trying to beat me.
Well, you have a reputation for having pretty outlandish Halloween costumes your whole life, right? Or when did that
Oh,
start?
It's my life. Halloween is the only thing that matters.
Yeah, Halloween is really the best holiday there is.
I usually
agree.
spend, as I'm getting older, I'm getting a little bit lazier and less creative, but I've spent up to 4 months making a costume before.
Well, which one took the longest and what was it?
It was, I should get a picture up on my phone.
Pull that by dang picture.
It's a
will you?
little guy. I was a
Let me eat
claw
this
machine.
piece of chicken before you say anything.
I was a claw machine.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
You were actually a claw machine.
Oh, it took 4 months to make.
Where'd
It's
you come
hard
up
to
with the
explain it
idea?
on a-
Where did that come from?
I have no idea. I have a list that I don't know.
That's
I
my
make
biggest-
lists.
You
And
make lists?
Yeah.
You're a list person?
I love lists.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Do you have lists for all your chores and things you want to do on the weekend?
It's really
and stuff?
fun. Yeah.
That's cool. Is it a paper thing, or do you have a whiteboard?
I like writing it down on paper and then crossing it off. It's really fun. It's
That's very responsible of you because
Crossing
I
it
don't.
off
I
feels
need
great.
that. I need a list of something. I have. You see those whiteboards right there? I bought those months ago.
yeah, you'll never use those.
I'm supposed to.
Where are
I'm
you gonna put
supposed
it?
to.
All the walls are
Up here.
Okay. Just make sure it's not blocking. Just make sure as long as it's not blocking ET. Then all good.
I have a problem with Halloween costumes because I feel like I never come up with anything really that creative, and most of my Halloween costumes are always last minute, and I'm really bummed out about it. I'm jealous of your Halloween
well,
costume
here's the thing.
creativity.
The reason why I've been able to make such extravagant costumes is because I don't have a real job. Anybody who actually
Have you
has,
never had a real job?
I've always had odd jobs. The only real stable job I ever had was a waitress, but that was still I only work at night because I do auditions during the day. So I can only have a job that allows me to have my days free. So now I do Postmates part-time because I can work whenever I want, which I don't make that much money, but it's better than working in a restaurant.
Or better than not having a job
And,
at all?
Yeah, or just it's that I want to be homeless soon. That's what I'm going for.
I
and
worry
that's what I'm
about
going
you,
at.
Mackenzie, because you're a very talented person who's very funny, and you're struggling in this damn town, and it
Me and
upsets me.
everyone else.
It upsets me. Well, I mean, yeah, there's a ton of struggle in this town, but it sucks to see the talented ones struggling the most. And I want to help you out. I think we should work on stuff.
But
soon.
it's also very amazing to see the not talented people striving.
Oh, it's amazing.
Like Amanda Cerny.
It's amazing.
My favorite. All my pop page viners
Yeah.
who literally get paid like billions of dollars to hold like a Coke can in their Instagram picture. I'm like,
Why do you think they got popular? What happened?
because generally it's kind of the same thing as the radio. People like shitty things. People like
We'll be
watered
right back.
down content. Like the reason why the music on the radio is shit is because the majority of the world likes shit, and the comedy is such trash that like it's so relatable and it's so fucking stupid that people are like, oh, I get the joke.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
The easier that it takes to get a joke, the more popular it will be. I
Yeah.
feel like is the problem with comedy. The easiest joke is always the hardest hitting one, which is okay. I mean, look, I used to be very negative about the comedy world, but I feel like it's so versatile, and there's so much room for all types of comedy that like whatever, fuck it, I don't care. Paul Blart Mall Cop doesn't bother me. It paid my bills one time.
yeah. No, I'm ready to sell out. Let's do it.
I would definitely sell out.
I
And
used
I
to
have sold
unfollow.
out.
I used to unfollow people on Vine when they did ads
Yeah.
because I'd be like, "Oh, fucking sell out," and now I just don't. I don't.
It doesn't
care.
matter.
I'm like, good for you. Like, you just made the biggest piece of trash, but you're paying your bills.
Yeah, it doesn't
So
matter. It doesn't matter.
You're still a funny person. Whatever.
Right.
It is hard though to do, like ads that are funny. I've not seen that many people that can pull it off.
So, okay, let's stop talking about this garbage and maybe we'll
Okay.
get back to it. But
Okay.
I want to talk a little bit more.
Let's talk about whatever.
I want to talk about your Halloween costumes a
Okay.
little bit more.
Okay.
What's your favorite?
The
one?
claw machine for sure, because that one literally took 4 months to make, and I
Yeah.
wish I could virtually show you guys what it looked like.
Well, I can post it on the Dynamic Banter Instagram page.
Okay, yeah.
Send it to me.
It was incredible, but you want to hear the sad part about this story?
May I?
God, I'm so mad. Okay,
no,
so
what happened?
I spent 4 months making this. This was at a time I was dating a guy that was very, very controlling,
Uh-oh.
and
I've heard of these kinds of guys.
he basically like made me cut off all of my friends and like anything that I like to do, and I love Halloween. Like I live for Halloween, and like I want the best costume. If I don't have the best costume every year, I feel like I've failed as a human. And like all I want to do is like go out and like have people see my costume, and like there's something around Halloween where like the energy in the air is just like everybody's dressed up, everyone's like having a great time. Like it's just so much fun.
Yeah.
And all I wanted to do is just go to like one party. And at this point I didn't have any friends because he made me cut off all my friends. And like I wasn't allowed to have like a Facebook or
Are you friends with those people again now after the relationship ended?
Yeah, it wasn't
Okay,
like
good.
it wasn't like I was like, hey,
It wasn't
I
like,
can't
"Fuck
be
you
friends.
guys"?
It was just
You
I
just stopped
kind of
hanging out with
stopped
them?
hanging out with
Yeah.
everyone because he would give me such a hard time about it and like accuse me of cheating on him. So
Which you did, but that's okay. It's okay.
only with like 27
boys.
midgets.
Two boys,
Little ET babies.
two little babies.
So I get to his
Oh, we have to
house.
get to ET too, but
Oh,
keep going.
well, we're getting to ET. We're getting to Torty Cloud. We're gonna get to it
Oh,
all.
Torty Cloud.
Yeah.
Okay, this
We're
is
getting to his house,
exciting.
and I was like, okay, like we're going to a party or whatever. He's like, yeah. He's like, well, I don't really want it. Like, Halloween's so dumb. Like, girls just dress up like sluts. Like, and I'm just like, come on. So we ended up going to one of his roommates' parents' parties. There's 10 people there.
Like an old people's party?
Yeah, there's 10 people there.
Gross.
All parents and then like 2 kids. And that's all we did. We didn't go anywhere else.
And that's where you went in the claw
in
machine
my claw
costume?
machine costume.
No
we
way.
didn't go anywhere else, and I was so mad.
And that's the greatest costume. I mean,
no
it's
one
such a
thought
cool
like I
costume.
could have actually won money if I like
Yeah.
entered myself. There's no costume better.
I agree. I've seen it. It's amazing.
And it's so big I couldn't like keep it around, so I threw it away.
Because it was
All
too
that
big,
work.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean I live in the studio apartment.
Did it
I'm
make
not
you
gonna-
sad to throw it away?
It made me sad that no one saw it.
Tell me about it. Talk as close to that as possible.
Okay, sorry, I forgot that we're doing this.
Talk closer to it.
The saddest
Even
part
closer.
of my
Talk closer
relationship
to it, please.
with this guy is that
You don't have to whisper. Just talk. Just
not
get
that.
closer.
Oh, I thought we were doing is talking.
No.
Okay, the saddest part about this relationship with this guy is not the fact that he cheated on me. That's why we broke up. Is because he ruined Halloween for me 3 years in a row.
Wait, so the cheating part was just like whatever.
Yeah, like I look back at this
I
relationship.
can't believe it. He suspected you of cheating, and then he
no,
ended
no,
up
well,
cheating on you.
That's projection. That's like that's the whole
Mm-hmm.
thing that people do is they they're putting onto you what they're actually doing, so you wouldn't suspect
That's
them.
true. That's true. Suspect,
them.
yeah.
Is that the word I'm looking for?
I think so.
Yeah, projection. It's great.
I saw a projection of King Kong, the Peter Jackson
Oh,
film.
I saw a little projection of this dick right on top of that.
You put your dick back away, will you?
Sorry.
It's a podcast.
We're gonna make a video soon with little dickies.
What happened to this guy? Did he die?
Oh no. We're like fine. I haven't.
Wow,
I
really?
haven't- Yeah, I mean, this was.
Are you friends with a lot of your exes?
He was really my only boyfriend. We did it for 4 years, but this was like 4 years ago. So obviously, I was very, very hurt. Like
In
a year out of
1993.
it. Yeah, but I'm fine with him now. I give him shit all the time.
But
Not all the time, but
he
like when we
treated you
talk.
like shit, though.
Yeah, I'm like, damn it, Johnny, you little fucker, you fucking. I'm like, I really hope the girl that you're with now. I really just hope you don't treat it. You treated. Yep.
Or like it's not the same shit, but with someone else.
Yeah. But it's surprising to me that I dated someone like that because you know my personality. Like I do whatever the
You're a wacky
fuck
bastard.
I
Yeah.
want whenever I want.
Have you always been this way? Have you always been like a
Always.
wacky woman?
I'm like always been the most obnoxious
Are you
person
the
ever.
black sheep in your family?
Yeah, definitely.
No one else is kind of like weird like you?
We're all weird in our own ways, but I'm definitely just like the freak.
Yeah. Did you embarrass your family a lot?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, parents.
No.
But like I must have been a nightmare growing up. I'm seriously the most obnoxious person. Could you imagine me, the energy that I have as a little
Oh my God.
person?
Was it
like,
a
I was
problem?
literally just like screaming and like flailing all day long,
Were
which
they-
I still do now. So
Did they try to say like, oh my God, this little girl we had is insane?
they just wanted to drop kick me. No, they loved me.
Did they ever
And
lock you up in an attic because
I
of
hope
your
so.
behavior?
I blacked it out from my memory if they did.
I get it.
Yeah.
Does your dad love you?
My daddy loves me. My daddy loves cheese. My daddy's in a box.
So like what? So let's talk a little bit more about your Halloween costumes really quick, and then we can get the fuck away from it. So I saw that you did like an Audrey too, and you've done like the girl from Beetlejuice and
Oh,
the woman.
the Beetlejuice one. That was for Holy Ship.
Oh, it wasn't Halloween.
Yeah, the one where I miss Argentina.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I go on this music festival called Holy Ship, and they have theme nights, and the theme was like dead ship, so
Oh, cool.
or ghost ship. So most people like dressed up as a ghost, but I wanted to do something with the theme, but that wasn't a ghost. So she's dead in the movie. So I like painted my body turquoise, and I made the wings in the back, and I had the Miss.
Well, you look
Argentina
just like
stuff.
her.
Oh,
It was
well,
a take on it. It wasn't like exactly. It was like your own version of her.
No, I mean I tried to make it as
It looks
exact as
exactly. It looks exactly
like
like
I had
it.
the slit wrists.
Yeah, it was perfect.
And it took me like 20 different like combinations of paint to get that turquoise color perfect.
And does it stay on? Like, how does body paint even work? Does it stay on?
Well,
Does it
you
sweat
just have
right
to
off?
you have to prime your skin with super glue before you do it, and then you just do the. Oh God, gross.
Tell me more about super glue.
Super glue. Oh God, no.
So okay, so you do vines, and so when I met you at that party,
Oh yeah, let's talk about how we met.
let's talk about how we met.
I want to tell you my take on it.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'll
Keep
talk
going.
more about myself.
Keep going. I've talked a lot on
Forever.
this podcast. You take over.
Okay, so I don't know what my friends were doing. I'm kind of like when I go places I like to explore. Like I'm not that person that needs to be next to their friend the whole night. Like I like
You
just
go off on your own?
Yeah, and I love dancing. And so my friends were all socializing, so I went straight to the dance
Was
floor.
Miel
Obviously,
there? I feel like Miel was there.
I don't.
Was she wearing like a deer and like a deer head?
I feel like that was the next year when she was a deer. I don't remember.
It was like
I have
a trophy,
terrible memory. I
it was like
drink
a trophy
lot.
head or something. Like it was.
Yeah,
like,
she was a deer, like the
yeah.
deer
I think
on the
that
wall.
was that.
Yeah.
I think that because I had never.
Probably.
That was the first time I met her too.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly who was there, but I went to the dance floor in my wacky flaily intutable flack and fleeby blop,
Yes, scientific
And-
term.
and you and Steve were there. And you
No,
were,
me and Will.
Oh,
Me and Steve. I'm Steve.
I
You
don't
know where you are right
I don't
now?
know I don't know how to talk. I do this thing where I'm talking where I'll switch words.
I think it's called dyslexia. You all right?
No, I definitely have a form of dyslexia.
I'm not gonna make fun of you.
I don't think I'm like completely dyslexic, but I think I have some form of it.
Yeah, sometimes I do it too. I mean, whatever. Our
Oh,
brains
you
are all
should see my
fucked up. We're all
text
dying.
messages. Like I like skip words when I'm typing. I have to proofread everything. Anyways, so I'm dancing, and you and Steve were.
I'm Will.
You guys were chanting something next to me.
I think it was like
that. This party
my
sucks
dad
or
is
something.
dying. Oh, this party sucks.
Like
yeah.
you were kind of like making fun of the party, but like you know you're doing the chanting shit that you guys always
That we
do,
still
which
do,
is great.
yeah.
And I was flailing next to you. I think I started chanting with you, maybe.
You started chanting with us,
and
then we were all dancing.
we were all dancing, and then we just started talking, and I didn't know who you were at this point.
I didn't know who you were either.
Yeah. But then we just started fucking shooting the shit, and
Yeah.
we were laughing all night.
Well, I think
and
what
dancing.
happened was we were laughing and dancing. So this is my exact take
Yeah.
on it is exactly that too. We were just laughing and dancing, and then you came along, and then we were laughing and dancing with you, and then you were screaming weird shit with us. And then the fact that you were like screaming even weirder shit with us, like we got weirder and weirder.
Yeah.
Like I think at one point we mentioned AIDS and we mentioned like cancer
Yeah.
and stuff, and
yeah.
like
We took it to that.
I think we
level.
took it to a real uncomfortable place, and people were like kind of not okay with it and like kind of uncomfortable. And
Yeah.
but we were loving it and relishing in it, and I was like, interesting. I don't meet very many people that also do that weird shit, and so I was like, I gotta make a Vine with this girl. So and I didn't. It's weird that I chose Vine.
Yeah,
because
because you don't really do much of Vine.
No, I don't, and I didn't, and for some reason I was like, let's just make a Vine. And then we made that Vine, which still exists somewhere, and I could probably put it up somewhere. But
Did we make a Vine that night?
we made a Vine, yeah, of us
don't
like
remember.
screaming, and I have it. I have it somewhere. It's in that thing. Did you collected all your Vines, right?
No. A lot of them.
Wait, you didn't do that thing where you could download the whole of all your? You didn't do. You know what I'm talking
I have
about?
most of them, but they still exist online. So if I wanted to download it, I
They
could
still
go.
exist online.
Yeah, vine.com/co. That's a really great chick with that rubber band. I'd love for you to sign up a class for you to teach me how to
It's
do
the
it.
Batmobile. You see? Batman. So there's a Vine of us screaming, and then and then I remember asking you to put in your Vine name, like tag yourself.
Oh yeah.
And so you tagged yourself, and then that was that. And then we like danced a little more and laughed, and then we parted ways, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on that night, when we were like all driving home, I was like, oh my God, how crazy was that girl that was also yelling shit with us? Like, do you guys ever experience that? Did you ever experience like a guy, let alone a girl, screaming along with our weird shit? Like, we're all gonna die, and this is the shitty party. No one joins in on that. Will and I love going to parties and just being those guys that are like, this sucks, and like making
And
everyone
everyone
comfortable.
hates you.
Yeah, and going
Everyone
like, I got a
hates me.
grandpa, I got a grandpa, I got a grandpa,
Yeah.
I got a grandpa, like over and over, and people are just like, what the fuck's going on? And so Will and
the
I were
best.
like laughing about it, and so I clicked on your name, and then I saw that you have this glorious timeline filled with the most insane shit I've ever seen, where you're falling into fountains and you're crashing your body all over your apartment,
Yeah.
and you're using your body as a baseball bat and destroying everything in your home. And like, I was just instantly like, this girl needs to be my friend. Like, I need to make this girl my friend. And so I don't remember how we must have just become Vine friends, and then we must have just talked to each other via Vine,
Yeah.
maybe.
And Snapchat, I think, because after
well,
that,
Snapchat was later, or wasn't Snapchat later?
I feel like actually
Because I feel like on Vine we would like kind of message each
Yeah,
other.
yeah. It happened on Vine, but because I remember after the party, you messaged me like a week or something later, and I still didn't know who you were at that point.
Yeah.
And then you messaged me, and you're like, "Oh, I was the guy at the party," and I looked you up, and I found out that you're like a huge YouTube sensation. And I was like, I can't believe I was talking to someone famous.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
Shay
my God,
Carl.
I should have got an autograph that night. And I went home and tried to kill
I should have
myself.
bought some of his merch.
I should have known.
I should have used his Audible discount.
Audible.com Blue Apron /Steve.
I should have used his Lisa mattress.
I should have gave him a piece of chicken.
You should have given me some of that tea powder that you hawk on your
Whiskey
Instagram.
back in the
Long ago. So then we were friends on Vine, and then all of a sudden I think one day you posted a Vine that was from your Snapchat. It was like something you did on Snapchat. I was like, oh, she's on Snapchat? This is great. So I found you on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And then we started talking to each other on Snapchat.
And then we're like,
And then-
we need to be friends because
Yeah.
we're the two weirdest people
We
in
found
town.
out that we're
Yeah.
the two weirdest people in town. We're basically little kindred spirits. Like somehow our
The
souls.
two most obnoxious people.
We are the most obnoxious people.
Like, your roommates don't want to live with you too loud. Your roommates get pissed because I'm there screaming.
Yeah.
We're screaming, destroying all the DVDs.
Yeah, so let's tell this story. Like basically Mackenzie and I became fast friends and we bonded over Labyrinth and E.T.
Oh, yeah. We're
and,
like super fans.
So the thing is like we were slowly discovering that we basically like the same weird shit because you have like a Labyrinth poster in your room and I was showing you all the versions of Labyrinth I had, and then we talked about Stella and the State and
best.
Michael Ian Black and Michael Showalter and David Wayne and all that shit. No, don't do that.
Oh, fuck.
And then we were like, fuck, we gotta hang out. So then we started hanging out,
Yeah.
and then we would do all sorts of weird chaos and shit.
Scream
and
in the
so,
streets.
we would scream in the streets. And so back when I lived with, here's a little fun info from when Darren and Will and Sam and I all lived together. One night you came over, I invited you over, and it was like 10 o'clock at night or something.
Yeah.
And it might have been like a weeknight, maybe
Probably
not.
90% yes.
90% it was a weeknight.
Yeah.
And the boys were awake for a little bit when you came over, and we were all hanging out and laughing and stuff. And then the boys all go to bed, basically. And then you and I decide to create chaos at like 11 o'clock.
What
at
else
night.
are we going to do?
What else are we going to do? And what else is there to do? There's nothing
nothing-
more fun than that.
Yeah.
So
There's nothing more fun than screaming, which we both agree upon.
yeah, we
It's
both.
the best.
That's the thing. Like we scream. Like you scream a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I scream. I hold back a lot of my screaming because people don't like it, and I annoy people in my life with my screaming. But
Whatever.
but I still do it a lot, and Owen appreciates it. Like when Owen's here and it's just me and Owen, there's a lot of screaming, and I think my neighbors hate me. But
Definitely.
so that night when you came over, there was like a box of Blu-rays down in the living room.
So good.
And it was filled with Blu-rays, and it was my box that I just had downstairs because that's where I kept my movies to watch my movies and stuff. And then for some reason you were like, let's make some vines where like you fall down the stairs with the box of Blu-rays. And then you dump all the Blu-rays out onto the steps while you're falling down the steps. So we did.
Sound.
The sound was amazing.
That's the best to me is the sound of things crashing.
Yeah. And
And
destruction.
falling.
The sound of
Excuse me.
destruction. How small are your baby's ears? Does that thing just keep slipping out of your baby's ears?
A little tiny baby.
Do you wear those headphones ever? Do you have a pair of those?
Fuck that shit. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Do you wear them?
I had a good pair of headphones that my boyfriend got me for Christmas, I think, and they broke, so I have to wear these shitty things again.
They're the worst. I hate them. But they're good for when you're walking on a walk trip.
We did a little walk to the Whole Foods to go make a little arms, and then
We made some inkings. Did
you're
you
doing
see
a
on the
little-
Instagram?
did you see the Instagram story?
Did you guys watch?
I know Instagram story.
Did you guys watch?
Snapchat's better. Stop using Instagram story. I'll fight you.
Well, we can talk about it if you want, but
No,
I
I
feel
don't
like
want
we're
to
gonna
talk
end up
about
fighting.
it. That's all I want to say is I'll fight you.
Okay. Well, I stopped using Snapchat basically. So
Well, you suck,
um,
and I don't even know why I'm here.
I feel like it's going down the tubes if you have to ask me about it. So we did this. You can't recreate the sound of that much destruction like without actually
Oh,
like
yeah.
throwing the box down stairs, and it was just so much fun, and we were just laughing, and we did it over and over again. We did it like 4 times.
And I ripped my pants.
You ripped your pants, and some of my Blu-rays are still broken. Like I have some Blu-rays on the shelf over there that are destroyed from that day, that night, and I love it. It was so funny. And then I found out like the next day that Will and Darren and Sam had all decided that they hated everything that happened that night, and they were very upset with me
Oopsies.
that I made all these terrible sounds. And I was just like, really like, oh man, I'm sorry guys, like I didn't mean to make all these
I'm a
loud
bad
sounds.
influence.
I mean, but the thing is like, it wasn't just that night. Like I'm just a loud guy,
Yeah.
and I'm loud a lot, and I think that's like one of the main reasons why they didn't ask me to live with them when they moved away from that. When we all had to move, they all like secretly were like, "Let's move to a new place. Don't tell Steve." Yeah, it was really. It made me real sad. I felt like nobody liked me. I felt real sad
they
about
don't.
it. I know. I learned that night, and
That's why you're paying me to be here.
please be my friend, Mackenzie. I'll let you scream in my home.
The whole story that we said before about how we met, this is actually a lie. He found me on Craigslist.
I did, and I said, seeking woman to pretend to be weird as shit will pay $25 an hour.
Must get women to make a rent and a cheap chip and the.
Must have penis, must have penis, must have penis, must have penis.
And a green bing and a big boobs and a
Must have big boobs and penis, must have big boobs.
and the fake boobs and the large pepperoni nipple, please. Thank you. Please be 3 inches wide by 2 inches tall.
What are your thoughts on big nipples?
Ugh.
Yeah.
But I feel bad because it's not like, it's kind of like a small peen.
It is.
Because
You don't want it.
it's like not their fault that they have huge nipples.
I know,
but
it's just
like,
what they have. That's that.
luckily, my nipples aren't huge, so that's all that really matters.
You proud of
good.
yourself?
Yeah, because I grew them myself. So
My nipples are
I
really
read
big,
about
but
it
my penis
online.
is large, so I have that
See,
going for me.
you know what? I have gigantic balls, like they're like the size of Africa and
Like
Texas.
I know you can't sit for
and
very
then I have a
long.
little tiny baby peen, but the balls are big.
Just the tiniest little baby's penis.
I dated a
Let's
guy
do
with a
one
tiny peen.
Like one
Like
of
the-
those little micro ones?
Like we couldn't even have sex because it was so small.
Really?
Yeah.
How long did you date that guy?
Oh God.
Oh no.
No.
For a really long time?
Like I feel like I can't tell the story because if it gets back to him.
Oh. How would it though? Because you've only dated like 3 people?
Yeah, I've only really had that one boyfriend, and then I've dated like two other people. I dated 2 other people for 7 months, but both of those guys were like, we're not in a relationship the whole time we were dating.
Oh, they wanted to do that thing where they're like,
Yeah, where they literally
don't
reminded
tell
me
anybody.
reminded me every day that like we're not like boyfriend and girlfriend, but like we hung out like 6 days a week.
Why
so
do
I'm
people
like,
do that? Why do you think they
so
do
they
that?
so they have
they can
the
fuck around?
Yeah, and then I can't get mad because they're like, well, I told you that.
We're
So
not really a
stupid.
couple.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Yeah,
Why not
but-
just communicate before the relationship starts that like, hey, I think like
Well, they do
I'm into this.
because the thing is they like me, but they don't want to be committed to me. So they're like, oh, I'm just gonna keep her around because I like her, but I'm gonna be like, in case I want to back out, then I can do so very quickly because I told her like we're not dating.
Well, I like what you have going on right now with your boy. He seems like a
Oh my
good
God.
boy.
This
I
is
like
the first guy.
or your Snapchats you do with him. It's fun.
This is the first guy I've ever dated who's like treated me. He treats me like a princess.
That's wonderful.
He's so nice to me. Like I don't think we've ever gotten we've been dating for like a year and a half now. I don't think we've ever gotten into a fight. Like he's so
Fucking chill.
He's
Love it.
so he's the polar opposite of me.
Yeah.
Like, and
Isn't
I
it
guess
weird
that's
how
why
that works?
he's so shy. Like he barely speaks.
Yeah.
I mean, he speaks around me, but I take him in public. He's like, he's like a little kitty.
I met him at that Halloween party.
loves
I
you.
think. Yeah? I
Yeah.
think he's great.
He's like a big fan.
You should bring him around and we should all watch movies.
He'd
and
probably
stuff.
get really nervous.
Really?
Yeah,
We can
but
loosen
no,
him up.
But
We'll just put a little
no, I need to
vaporizer
start
down
putting
his.
him in more social situations because
Yeah.
he's just so shy.
I watched that adorable, gross ass, make me puke Snapchat story where you were trying to get him on camera and he kept covering his face and stuff. I watched that. That was
He
cute.
hates being filmed.
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm like,
cute.
you need to get over it. Like you're dating me.
Yeah.
Like you need to get the fuck over it. He has
This is my life.
He has this sixth sense, and he knows when I'm filming, even if I'm like a mile away, even like with my camera like right around the corner, just like he knows, because I'm always just trying.
Oh,
to,
so he can like sense when there's a
Yeah.
camera.
yeah, because he does not want to be filmed ever, and I'm just like, get over it,
That's pretty
bitch.
good.
But yeah, he is the sweetest guy, and like I have nothing but nice.
Well, I'm happy
Nice things to
because
say about
you,
him.
when we met each other, you were a very sad girl and you were not doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, sorry for the interruption on this particularly fun episode of Dynamic Banter, but I've got to toss in a sponsor spot, and I want to thank Audible for sponsoring this episode. Now, Audible is the leading provider of premium digital spoken audio information and entertainment on the internet. Back in the day, when I was really digging into the old Audible experience, it saved me many an hour, many a day, many a week, because their audiobooks are so super rad. Many flights to and from places were absolutely filled with listening to Audible books. Guys, Audible's content includes an unmatched selection of audiobooks, original audio shows, news, comedy, and more from the leading audiobook publishers, broadcasters, entertainers, magazine and newspaper publishers, and business information providers. And I'll tell you what, guys, I listened to a very, very, very awesome book called Raised Eyebrows, My Years Inside Groucho's House, written by Steve Stoliar, and oh man, this book was quite a treat. I'm a big Marx Brothers fan, big fan of Groucho Marx, and this really is kind of like a special little book kind of about the end of Groucho's life, and just, goes a lot into his legacy and the people close to him that were there to the very bitter end of Groucho's life. And Steve Stoliar actually became Groucho Marx's kind of like biographer or kind of like archivist, and he lived in Groucho's house, and he was basically just a huge fan that got to live with Groucho Marx towards the end of his days. And it's such a really interesting book. A lot of terrible stuff kind of happened there, but really, really interesting. And I think Rob Zombie was gonna make a movie about it, so that's why I got into this thing. I wanted to read it, or I wanted to read it, but I didn't have time to read it. And so Steve Stoliar, he actually read the book, and he did Groucho's voice, and he did all the other. He did Bud Cort's voice, which was really funny, and it actually was a very entertaining book, and I highly recommend it. In the name of comedy, if you guys like the old Marx Brothers stuff, and I'm talking Harpo Marx. So here's the deal, guys. Audible is offering our listeners, that's you, a free audiobook with a 30-day trial membership. You just go to audible.com/banter and browse the unmatched selection of audio programs, download a title free, and start listening. That's it. It's that easy, guys. So go to audible.com/banter. That's audible.com/banter and get started today. Now back to the show.
If I can say so.
I get very heartbroken, and I'm very expressive about it, which is why I think some people like to follow my Snapchat. I definitely snap way too much, and I'm so fucking obnoxious.
You definitely snap a lot, but I love how candid. It's like your own little reality show.
It really is.
But it's an entertaining reality show. It's not like the shows are like, let's go buy Prada, let's go buy a pen.
Yeah, I literally just film. I'm so compulsive, so I film all day, but I'm very open to talking about things, and like, I was very, very heartbroken for a while, and I was talking about it and like crying every day on Snapchat. But the people, it's embarrassing, but at the same time, people like can really like, wow.
Yeah, you probably spoke to a lot of people and helped a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, by being open about your relationship and how you feel and all that. And especially with anxiety too. You talk a lot about anxiety, and so do I.
It's my life. Yeah.
It's
that's probably like the most fulfilling thing that I've done on the internet since I started like becoming an internet personality, or like have even a little bit of a following. I don't have that big of a following, but I talk very openly about my anxiety, which is something I greatly struggle with. And so I'm just so open about it, and I do like these story times where I tell my whole background of how I developed anxiety, and
you
like
get
how,
in there, you talk all about it.
And the very first time I told my anxiety story on Snapchat, it was probably like a 20-minute long Snapchat story. I just said the whole thing. I got maybe like 600 messages of people being like writing me paragraphs and paragraphs.
Like, this is me.
They're like, holy shit, I literally thought I was the only one that dealt with this.
That's the thing about anxiety.
Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people deal with it, and nobody talks about it.
And they don't know what it is. I
didn't know what it was when I first started getting it. Like,
Same.
I thought I was alone in this world.
How old were you when you first started to get like anxiety things, you think?
I had my very first panic attack in 2008.
Yeah. So you were 25.
I was 47.
You were 47.
Yeah. And
so now
after
you're
my
60.
first panic attack is when the whole thing.
That was that.
World, once I had the first one, my whole world changed. It's greatly shaped who I am as a person, and I.
But don't you feel like in a pot, like almost in because for me, like, I have really bad anxiety, and I've had it since I was a kid, and I feel like but it's made me who I am. Like, I've almost like accepted that this is just who I am. I'm just an anxious person. You have to accept it. and everybody has a form of anxiety, and it's either weak or strong, and it's either debilitating or you can deal with it.
Yeah.
And for me, I can't really deal with it. Like, I need help. Like, I need to go get help. I need to take medication. I need that. I need all of this stuff.
I was agoraphobic for almost
Same.
a year.
Same.
I literally like didn't leave my house. I couldn't go anywhere that I've had a panic attack before, so I started making a little web of places where I couldn't go, and all of a sudden I couldn't go anywhere.
Same. I would have to, like, sometimes I would even be agoraphobic about my home.
Yeah.
And I would be like,
even, it's
where
like
can
not
I
even
go?
a safe place.
Like, yeah, like I don't even know where to go. Like, I would go into the shower and I wouldn't even turn the shower on, and I would just sit in there. I'd be like, I guess this is safe. This feels safe. Isn't that crazy?
It's so
But
crazy.
it's like, I've accepted that, like, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be who I am. I think there's this fearlessness that kind of would have made me a different person, and the fact that I am full of fear makes me like a more, I don't know, I feel like I have more empathy, I have more care, I have more
care,
worry.
and I like see the world differently
yeah
now.
And I worry about people, and
But it's also like such a bad thing because I've turned down jobs before.
Same.
I've not gone
I've
to
fucked up jobs.
I've walked off set before.
Fuck.
I haven't gone to parties that I was supposed to be at. I haven't gone to family reunions where I was supposed to be at because I can't. So that's the hardest part about this whole thing is like, I feel like I'd be doing so much more with my life if I didn't have it, but it holds me back so much. And it's really like I've gotten like jobs, like modeling jobs, or like people have offered to like fly me places and I turn it down because I don't, because I think, what if?
I
What if
super
I start?
relate to that.
It's so
like, what if I
bad.
freak out and then I can't get out? Like,
Yeah.
I get this way on planes sometimes too. Like,
I can't. I fucking
like sometimes
hate
I
flying.
can't
I
fly.
fucking hate
Yeah,
flying.
because it's like, what if I have a panic attack while I'm flying? I can't go anywhere. I'm in the sky. I'm stuck.
That's my biggest, probably one of my biggest fears is flying.
Same.
And people think because like you're afraid of crashing. I'm like, I don't.
Oh,
give,
no.
I'd rather crash.
I'm
and
not afraid
die.
of crashing. I'm afraid of the
hate-
moments before you crash.
No, I just hate feeling trapped. Like you're just
Yeah.
in the seat and you can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
It's the worst. And the only thing that gets
And
me
if you
through
need to
is,
get
like,
out, you can't.
wine
Yeah.
and like I'll like pop.
See, I
Xanax.
can't even do that because I have stomach things. Like,
Yeah.
I get nervous about my stomach. Like, I feel like
fucking hate
I
flying.
don't want to puke on the plane, and I don't want to, like, so I can't drink. I mean, I don't drink anyway, but I
Yeah.
can't drink because I know it could lead to puking, and it's a problem. And
Sucks so bad.
but I feel like it really does kind of like define who we are. I mean, in a like a negative way and a positive way, because I think it just makes us more aware of people who might need help, and it makes us more caring and loving, I think, and understanding of people with anxiety. And
Oh, I just want to help everyone now.
Yeah, me
and
too.
I've told people on my Snapchat, I'm like, if you're having a panic attack, message me. If I'm not doing anything, like, you could fucking like call me.
That's so cool.
I'll like talk you down because I know where you're at in your head.
Yeah.
And like the best thing to do when someone's having a panic attack is like distract them. Like
I'll
play the question game. I'm like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food?
That's awesome.
Tell me a story about this. Because like if you're thinking, if you're talking and you're telling a story, your mind can't concentrate on like going crazy.
Yeah.
So it's just like you play the word association
Yeah.
game, you know?
Do you have someone to do that for you?
You know what I do? Like the last times my anxieties have been like very intense, I'll go on Periscope or Hype, or I'll just put on Snapchat. I'll be like, hey, I'm feeling really anxious right now. Talk to me.
Oh shit.
So
See,
I just
can't
want to
do
talk
that.
to people.
Like when I get a panic attack, I can't I wouldn't be able to do like a stream because I feel like I'm in a very vulnerable place.
Oh no, I am too, but like it helps like get your
You just
get
it'll
your-
distract you.
yeah.
You're right. I mean, honestly, just being
Distraction-
distracted is the best way to fight anxiety. It really is.
And I've also found, which is like kind of awkward to say, I don't really masturbate. It's like something I don't really do, but I found that like masturbating actually
It super helps.
it helps a lot.
Super helps.
If I'm like really, really, really high anxiety, if
Yeah.
I do that, it will bring me down.
Yeah. Because it just helps your body go like, fuck yeah. And
Yeah.
it releases all that
Yeah,
pressure and
it
tension.
releases so
and-
much tension.
and so much cum.
Oh,
Releases
I literally
all
just
that cum.
spray all over my room.
So much cum.
I have to put Tiny Cutie like in the bathtub so I don't get him wet because I'm just
Yeah.
like,
You just cover him in your lady cum. You just squirt everywhere. I remember your house looking like a goddamn water park. Like a fucking water hose. Tell me about your hamsters. Tiny Cutie's the only one left.
Tiny Cutie's the only one left. Okay, so
Are you okay talking about it? Are you sad?
I can talk about it.
Because if you start to fucking
Cameron's-
cry, I'm gonna have to get
No,
out of
no,
here.
no, no, I'm not going to.
I'm not gonna
Cameron's
let you watch it.
dad has a snake. And I was over at Cameron's house, and his dad went to the pet store to get little mice to feed the snake. They were out of mice, so the only next thing to get was dwarf hamsters because they're also
I
tiny.
had a dwarf hamster or teddy bear hamster.
So he bought like 5 of them, and I was over at Cameron's house, and like he like opened up this box in his garage. It was like a little like box like this that just had like like shredded newspaper in it,
Oh,
and there was
no.
all these fucking little tiny hamsters, and they were gonna feed them to the snake, and I was like, you can't do this. And like I had a pet turtle like a year before that died, and I was like, I will never have
Oh, the little guy.
Schmermy. I'll never have an animal again because I was so devastated when he died, which my friend murdered him on accident.
I think you told me this story. It was
Yeah.
like he was watching it while you were
My friend
gone
was
somewhere.
watching it when I was out of town, and it was like the hottest record day in LA.
Aw.
And she left, and there's like this little curtain in between my kitchen and my room, and he was in the kitchen, and she shut the curtain when he left, so the room became a little literal oven, and he boiled.
Poor boy.
And I felt bad for my friend because it was obviously an accident,
Yeah.
but like I came and he was just like floating. And I was like, okay, so
Poor
I
guy.
took 2 of the hamsters home because I couldn't let them get eaten. They were so tiny and so cute. And the 2 that I had, there was one boy and one girl, and I didn't know their sex at the time, so they fucked.
Uh-oh.
And then there were 7 babies. So I had 9 hamsters.
You had 9 hamsters. Holy shit, Mackenzie. What the fuck?
It was a nightmare.
That's too many.
And so I had to find all of them homes, and I found all of them homes except for one. I kept one of the babies, so then I had 3.
So that's Tiny Cutie?
Tiny Cutie, Dr. Slurpee. Let's go through all the names.
Yeah.
Tiny Cutie,
The
Dr.
names
Slurpee.
are good.
Tiny Cutie, Dr. Slurpee were the first 2. And then the baby that I kept, its name was Sports, which was from Kyle Mooney's Sports. Like, that's where I got the name
Benjels.
from. And then the others' names were Zero, Small Friend, Zoloft.
What's wrong with you?
Zero,
Small
Small Friend, Zoloft, Torty Cloud,
Torty Cloud!
Froggy.
Froggy!
What else? There's
Are you-
2 more.
Where do these names come from?
They're just
Like,
random.
just right away, you know?
It doesn't bother me anymore, but it used to really bother me when people would name animals human names.
Yeah.
Like, this is my cat Jack. I'm like, you could name it
It's so
anything.
boring,
Like,
yeah.
name it Chair.
Yeah. Chair! Uh-huh.
So I like funny names. So many people ask me what to name their. Like,
Oh, that's
I get
so
so many
good.
messages being like, I'm
That's
about
so
to get a dog.
good.
What should I name it? And I'm like, Turkey.
Oh my fucking god.
There's 2 people.
Please tell me there's dogs named Turkey out there now.
There's someone's
Please.
dog named Turkey.
I fucking love it.
Okay,
I love
this
it.
is my favorite thing ever. Okay, so I made this one. I'll have to find the vine for you. I made this vine once.
Wait, are you gonna get overwhelmed with people asking you to name their pets now, or are you okay with that?
Well,
Oh no!
I didn't do it.
Don't make no
Sometimes
robot
I get overwhelmed
sound.
if I'm like not in like a creative mood, and I'm just like, I get so many snap messages, and I try to respond to everybody. So sometimes it's hard to respond to everyone, and sometimes people will be like, some people are like, I'm coming to LA. What should I do? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
and
I
then
don't-
there's so much to do.
They
Go
want
to
they want me
Disneyland.
to like type out like a whole paragraph of like what their
And you just don't
itinerary
have
should
time
be,
for
and I'm
that,
like,
yeah.
I don't have time.
Yeah.
I'll tell them what restaurants to go to, but I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I forgot.
go to Danny's. Naming dogs, turkey.
Oh, Gallbladder Jones. Okay, so
What? What? Please tell me about this.
okay, so most of the time when I was making vines, like I kind of had an idea for the vine before I made it, but there was this one time where I just went. You know how you record? You just touch the screen.
Yeah.
I just went up to my mirror and I started dancing, and the vine was whatever came to my mind. So I just started go bladder Jones, go bladder Jones, and and
For no
I was
reason,
just
it just popped up in your head. Gallbladder. What is a gallbladder? Gold?
gallbladder.
Goal, not
Well-
gallbladder. Gallbladder.
Gallbladder.
Okay. Gallbladder.
And then the very last part of the vine, I drew a mustache on myself, and I went to the camera and I go, "Fuck off!"
And is that Gallbladder Jones?
I was actually going to bring this up earlier when we were talking about video ideas about like going up to people about Torty Cloud. Then I made a Vine a few days later where I go to a worker at McDonald's and I'm like secretly filming him. I'm like, hey, is Gallbladder Jones working today? And he's like, what? Gallbladder Jones? I was like, Gallbladder Jones. Is he here today?
Yeah, Gallbladder Jones.
So that would be fun.
I love it.
So 2 people named their dog Gallbladder Jones.
Fuck, that's so amazing.
And that's like
It's
the best.
so good.
It's the best. Oh.
I love it. I love Gallbladder Jones. I think that's a good
Torty
name.
Cloud.
And Torty Cloud is another one.
Yeah.
Torty Cloud has a good story too.
Oh my god, look.
Uh-oh, she's gonna
Wait.
show me something. I think my dog is dead. Gallbladder Jones!
So that's one person.
I can't believe it. I can't
That's one
believe
person
it.
who has a Gallbladder Jones. And then there's this other guy who lives in
Jesus Christ.
London. And he has like 5 dogs. And one's name's Todd. One's
course,
name's
Todd.
Mackenzie Stith.
Oh, great.
And one's name's Gallbladder Jones.
Perfect. You named you're terrorizing the world right now with your fucked up names.
Honestly,
Mackenzie.
I've never been like so flattered.
I want you
by
to
anything
name
in the
my
world.
pet someday. I'm gonna get a dog or something. I want you to name it.
I think
Do you
I
name
have-
your stuffed animals?
No.
Do you name your friends?
Torties.
Jordies.
Wait, I had a picture of the dogs with all the names.
I need to see it.
Where the
I love
fuck-
it, but see, like when you name a dog like a human's name, I like when it's a full person's name. Like this is like you have a sheepdog named Glenn Close. Like this is Glenn Close.
Yeah.
Or this is like Dan Aykroyd, my Chihuahua. You know, like I'm a fan
Yeah,
of
yeah,
like
yeah, the
naming
full
it the
name.
full name, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
But like Rex and Rags and Spot and like Spike, all that shit is so boring and dumb. Fuck you, Todd. So sorry. Oh, this is in honor of Spots. Who's Spots? I have named one of the puppies after her. These puppies. I have 3 dogs
sports.
now.
You meant to say
sports. I have 3 dogs now. Gallbladder Jones, Mackenzie Stith, and Todd. This is crazy.
I'm so
This
flattered.
is so fucking crazy. You're ridiculous. I hope you're happy. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Torty.
So let's talk a little bit about E.T. really quick. Because we
Number
have
one fan.
we have a shared love of E.T.
Love him.
So I need my love of E.T. I've already explained on this podcast. The quick summary is that I was born the year and month that E.T. came out. And so my mom
My brother.
always put like E.T. stuff along in my baby books and like always like put E.T. things in with like she got me like a little E.T. stuffed animal that I still have over there and I've always loved E.T. It's very close to my heart. So I have like E.T. paraphernalia, but I just got the E.T. in a dress, which you've seen finally for the first time,
How many
right?
times have you masturbated to that?
Too many times.
I mean, it's perfect, right? For the
He just catches it right on his belly.
wig.
The wig is caked with sperm. Hard sperm.
It's so incredible. I'm so jealous that you have that.
I know, I love it, and it's just one of my favorite things. And I remember being kind of disappointed about only finding the one in the dress. Oh, and then you fucking dressed up like E.T. in a dress for Halloween. And it
that-
was great.
That one I actually came up with that day.
No way.
Because I was
It's so
I
obvious.
did the set design for this Party for Halsey, which is some dumbass top 40 singer. But they hired me to do, because I do like these theme parties.
Yeah.
So my friend was brought on to like help do the set stuff. So she hired me and like I designed and made like all the crafts for the party.
Yeah.
So I didn't have time to actually make a Halloween costume
And
this
had you
year.
thought about something?
And I was also really stressed out because I didn't have any ideas for it. But then this party came along, so I honestly didn't even have time because I was working on the party like 24/7 for a week, and that's usually crunch time for me.
Yeah.
So I wasn't even gonna dress up for Halloween that year because this was last year. I was so bummed. And then on Saturday, I think it was Max Landis's party.
Which I dressed up as a Taco Bell
Yeah.
restaurant.
Someone made that for you.
I mean, I made it with someone.
Okay, because
Yeah.
that was like extravagant.
Yeah, it was really. It had lights and everything. Yeah, well, I designed it, and then Will helped me put it together. Yeah,
Yeah, that was crazy.
Will, my buddy Will, who makes props for movies.
Yeah, so that day I was like, because I'd done the ET makeup before, and I was like, wait.
You had done the ET makeup before. Like, you just did ET on your face, right?
I did ET on my face.
And I think that's on your Instagram somewhere.
Mm-hmm. And then I had a blonde wig already, so I went to a thrift store and I got like a similar a dress that I could find, just like a baggy, like whatever.
I thought it looked perfect.
And then I went to another thrift store and I bought the top hat, and then I bought a ribbon, and then I went to the 99-cent store and bought a fake flower. So I hot glued that together. Did my face makeup, which the makeup took like 2 hours to do. It's like It's very intricate. Yeah, and people like, you need to do a tutorial of the makeup. I'm like, fuck off. I'm not doing that shit.
So,
it
like,
took so long.
What did you use?
I just had like several different shades of brown.
Like, they're just makeup pens, or they're just little? They were like, what were they?
It's just eyeshadow.
Oh, it's just eyeshadow.
I like blended all together, and then I have to do like highlights, and then like making all the different creases. Then I did like white highlights to bring out. Yeah.
Did it wipe off real easy?
It took a couple face washes.
Oh, really?
Because I painted my face black on this side, so like it kind of looked like.
So you had blackface for a little bit.
Yeah, it's not racist.
No, because it had ET over it.
It is.
It's a hidden ET.
The best part was walking like.
You did walk like ET the whole night.
Because I was in character the whole night,
you really
and that's
were.
what's fun about doing. One year I was GHB for Halloween. The date rape drug.
What did you look like?
And I'll show you a picture. The whole night I was like
Oh, you were acting like you were drugged.
Yeah.
Like you were roofied.
Yeah.
You think that?
This night? Wait, I'm gonna tell a story about this night.
Okay,
so I actually ended up I can't speak.
You did end up getting?
I ended up getting pretty drunk later that night because it was Halloween, or like one of the days before Halloween.
You were not drunk.
I don't do drinks.
You don't do drink.
I never did drubs.
You don't do drub.
So I was at this party, and it was the guy who like owned CBS or some shit. I don't know.
Dan Tritskin.
The whole cast of The Office was there.
Trifskin.
No, it wasn't that.
John
Court Cass. That's who it was.
Court Casking.
Court Cass.
King. Wait, you said the whole cast of The Office was there?
The Office was there. Not Steve Carell, though, but everyone else there. BJ Novak was there. He was a fucking asshole to me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was hitting on my friend, and like I went up and like stood like, you see your friend at a party. Or I was with her, and I like walked up to go talk to her, and he's like, I'm in a fucking conversation right now. I don't know if you see this. He's like,
Whoa.
You're extremely rude for walking up. I didn't like interrupt them though.
You just
I just kind of like walked
up.
over. Yeah, and he looked at my face and he's like, you fuck, like so rude. So I like walked away and I was so embarrassed. Anyway, so the same party, Aziz Ansari was there, and outside by the pool, which is where most people were, there was like these big rocks around the pool, and then there was like gravel. So the ground was super unsteady, and there were so many people outside, and I was wearing heels, I think, and my heel got caught in between a rock and the gravel, so it was like uneven, and I just ate shit. And guess who I ate shit on top of? Guess who broke my fall?
Who?
Aziz, I'm sorry. I took him down.
No way.
Yeah, I literally just like, I fell and he was right there, and I fell on top of him.
And you both fell onto the ground?
I fell on top of him.
Was he talking to someone?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It was so embarrassing. I was pretty drunk at this point.
Mackenzie.
And I just got up and ran.
You didn't even like go like, I'm so sorry or anything?
No, I think I said sorry, but I was so embarrassed I ran away. Okay.
Oh, Mackenzie.
So the next day, I'm at the Hollywood Cemetery party, and he's there again.
Oh,
and I'm in a different costume. This costume was my gumball machine.
Okay.
The gumball machine costume.
What were you at the other one?
I was GHB.
Yeah, right. Jesus Christ.
So I see him at this other party, and I went up to him, and I was like, hey, I just want to apologize for last night. I'm like, I'm the girl who fell on top of you. And he's like, I was plastered. I don't even remember that happening.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So he was drunk too. It didn't matter. Great.
So I was like, okay, thank you. I just wanted to apologize.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
It's all okay.
So me and Aziz are like,
you guys are great. You guys are best friends.
Yeah.
What was it like sleeping over at his house that night?
His dick
Eat into the microphone, please. Eat right into it.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds great, doesn't it?
The ASMR lip smacking things make me sick.
Yeah, I
don't understand how people like that.
Like that sound?
Yeah. There's like so many videos like that.
I get it. People like that shit.
He has a nice house. I took a bath.
Okay, listen. We're gonna do History Road now.
Uh-oh. Is this a game?
No.
No.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull up the History Road theme song really quick.
What's History Road?
History Road is the portion on Dynamic Banter where we read a story that a fan sends us about their life.
Okay.
It could be real or fake.
Okay.
So I want actually you to read the History Road
I can't
story.
read.
Well, you can give it a shot. So here's
It's honestly one of my biggest fears is reading out loud. I couldn't do it growing up.
Really?
It's part of my dyslexia.
Can you do it right now? Are you
I'll
nervous?
try.
Okay,
but
that'd be great. Okay, so
just-
here's the History Road theme song though.
Sorry, viewers, if I don't know how to read. Wait, what am I doing?
History.
Good quality.
History.
That was a lovely theme song created by Owen Carter. Nice work, Owen. Do you like that History Road theme song?
Bladder Jones. Glow Bladder Jones.
Bladder Jones. What is glow bladder?
That was in the mind too. It went gold bladder, glow bladder Jones.
What?
Gold bladder Jones. Glow bladder Jones.
Let me make sure we haven't read this one.
I'm gonna go bladder Jones. I want to find the gold bladder Jones things. I hate that Vine's gone now. I hate it.
I know.
Like,
Are you all right?
I'm not okay. I cried.
Yeah,
I cried.
I saw it. I felt
all
really
my
bad.
friends that I'm friends with now, like I'm sure YouTube is the same sort of community that like all your friends are like YouTube, right?
Okay.
You know. Okay.
Here it is.
I'm
This
ready now.
History Road comes from Jonah Graff,
Jonah Graff.
and it says this is a long road, a road of history, that is. And it says, read as a movie script. There you go. Take it away, Mackenzie
I'm really
Stith.
nervous right now.
Don't be nervous. It's fine.
Fades open from black with sounds of glass breaking. Zooms in on a house at night with mom screaming through a doorway, crying. Go! Get out! We don't need you anyways. Mom, what? Don't come back, fucking asshole! Mom, what's going on? Oh, go back to bed, sweetie. I'm sorry. No, what's happening? Where is he going? I don't know, honey. Get some sleep. You have school in the morning. But Mom, go! Zoom in on Mom, then on Jake, then cuts to black.
Ooh.
Opens on Jake staring off at a wall in classroom. Jake, do you know number 4? What? Yeah, I mean, no. Can I go to the bathroom? Yeah. Go ahead. I'm going back I'm probably reading this wrong. I told you I can't read. I'm going back to you for that answer when you get back, though.
What's
So you
number
better-
4?
Do you know number 4? Oh, that's probably like on the test.
Oh, I thought he was saying a bathroom term. Like number 4 is like, number 2 is poop. Number 1 is pee.
Number 4 is
Number 3 might be puke.
number 4 is
Masturbating?
la dudza.
La zuzza.
That's in Chinese. It means where you're throwing up and diarrheaing at the same time.
La zuzza.
La dudza.
La dudza.
That's seriously what it. I don't know why I remember that.
Yeah.
But
La,
that's the term for it.
la dudza.
Jake's runs into friend Matt while walking to the bathroom. Jake, what's up, man? Hey, you okay, bro? I'm fine. I gotta go, man. Okay, see you at lunch? Sure. Jake walks towards bathroom, passing it. Keeps walking off campus towards home, passing his friend Lily's house. Lily sees Jake through the window, runs downstairs and outside to Jake. Jake, what's up? Where are you going? Lily? Why aren't you at school? I'm sick. As far as my mom knows. Nah, but I was going to write another song last night and I got stuck, but this morning it all came to me. I'm figuring out the chords now. Never mind that. What's up with you? You never ditch. Yeah, I know. I'm not feeling well. So you just left instead of having the nurse call your mom? Liar, something's up. What is it? Oh, fine. Last night, I overheard my mom yelling. I came out to see what was happening. Tom left. Wait, what? Just like that? He didn't say anything to you? No, nothing. My mom was crying. I tried to talk to her, but she just yelled at me. Don't take it personally. She didn't mean it. I know. He was there for like 11 years and now he's just gone. Who does that? It's so fucked up. I couldn't be around all those fucking animals at school today. I had to leave. Those fucking animals.
Those fucking animals.
Do you want to come inside? I've got food. and papers. Wink. Lily and Jake.
Is this going to turn into a fuck story?
Lily and Jake, probably. I hope so. Lily and Jake smile at each other and head inside, going upstairs to Lily's room. Whoa, this is different.
Oh, they're in Lily's
Whoa,
room.
yeah, I got bored. The light was throwing me off yesterday while I was writing, so I had to move the desk. And because I was moving the desk, the bed had to move, and the dresser, and the nightstand. You get the idea, weirdo. So where's that food that you're talking about? Oh yeah, I have some brownies downstairs and some leftover pizza from last night. You like pineapple, right? Not my first choice, but I'm not picky. Cool, how many slices do you want? 2 should be good for now, thanks. Well, calm down and get it then.
What's going on? Is this euphemisms? Is it pineapple the vagina?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Jake follows Lily downstairs to the kitchen, then grabs both plates and fill them with pizza and brownies, and they head upstairs. Wait, we should probably roll before we eat, huh? Wait, what?
On Molly?
What? Wait, we should probably roll before we eat, huh? Good call. They bring their food back upstairs and set it on the desk in Lily's room. Lily goes to her closet and grabs a glass container and sets it on the desk. What you got? Swishers or Woods?
Oh, it's weed.
Oh, roll.
Yeah.
I was thinking Molly.
That's
too.
what I thought,
I
yeah.
was like, that's weird.
Ooh, these kids are cooler than us.
Leah puts a small rectangular box from the closet and throws it on Jake's lap.
Oh, man.
Oh,
that's
you really
getting
meant
steamy.
papers. Okay, then that'll work. You're rolling, Jake. Why me? Why you? Because my joints still look stepped on when I roll them. That's why. Right,
good.
I thought you'd have it down by now. I guess I overestimated your abilities. Shut up, jerk.
I like your inclusions. I like that. It's
Well,
good.
there's a little crying, laughing face.
Oh, perfect. And that was your interpretation of that? That was perfect. Perfect.
I'm sorry, am I butchering this? I feel bad.
No, it's great. It's perfect.
Okay.
We
Jake-
we try to get theatrical with them when we
Okay.
do these. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Jake grabs the container and opens it. Shut
Holy
the
shit.
fuck up. This is a professional podcast. Jake grabs the container and opens it, dumping the contents onto the desk. He picks up a couple nugs of weed and puts them into a grinder. Lily hands him, grinding them
This is getting
to a more
scandalous.
manageable form. Hey, do you have your speaker with you? It's in my backpack. Want to get it? Throw on whatever you want. Lily grabs a backpack off her bed and
I hope it's Chingy. Oh, no.
What is this, amateur hour?
Yeah, please.
I answer it.
Who you want?
I like your ringtone.
Thank you. We didn't even talk about it. We'll talk about it a little bit.
Rummages through it until she finds the speaker. Shortly after, some Bob Marley is echoing through the room. Bob Marley?
Oh, shit. What time is it?
It's 3.
Oh, shit. It's a phone call I need to do. Okay, keep going.
Sorry. Oh, that's not cliche at all. Hey, you said play ever I wanted to, didn't you? Touche. Is this really what you want to listen to right now? Hey, man, don't laugh at Bob Marley. He's...
Oh, shit. All right, it's a pause. Let's pause. Sorry, everybody, about that. Here it comes back.
Camera zooms in on Bob Marley's poster hanging above Lily's head above her bed, then switches back to Jake. Hey, I wasn't dissing the man. I'm just saying I wasn't expecting something a little bit more modern. I was expecting something a little bit more modern, a little bit more our time. Too bad. This is it.
What
Fine
a
with
dick.
me. Hey, where's your lighter? Give me a sec. It's in the bathroom, I think. I'll be right back. Okay. Lily goes to the bathroom and rummages through the drawers. While Lily is away, Jake admires a small Polaroid picture of Lily that is a thumbtack to her desk. He picks it up and then puts it in his pocket right as Lily enters.
Oh.
Got it. Cool.
Wait, he stole her picture?
Little creep.
Yeah. At least
Cool.
it wasn't panties.
We should open the windows. My parents would kill me if they ever smelled weed in my room. Good call, but my mom doesn't care about that. Or about anything, really. Okay. Jake takes the lighter from Lily and starts to light up the joint. Hey, do you want to go for a walk? To where? I don't know.
She wants to do so many things
Yeah.
in the span of minutes. Get pizza, smoke weed, now walk. Like, can't they just chill?
I don't know. There's a park behind my house. We could hang out there for a while. Sure. Lily and Jake grab their belongings. Jake puts on his jacket and backpack and follows Lily downstairs.
I'm just upset because now they're not going to fuck. Like, I thought they were going to fuck.
Maybe they'll do it in the park. Who
Maybe there'll
knows?
be a finger blast situation.
Oh, yeah, I did it. Get a boop boops. Get it right up in there.
A little gator poop poops. I like it. I'm going to call it that next time. You down for some little gator poop poops?
Lily, don't you want a jacket? It's pretty cold outside. Sure, I'll grab one. Thanks, Mom. Oh, shut up. I don't want you complaining the whole time about it being too cold for you. Lily goes back upstairs and grabs a jacket and runs downstairs and gives Jake a playful shove as she heads to the door.
Ooh, that's flirty.
Come on. Jake follows her outside and shuts the door behind him. When he catches up to Lily, he hands her the joint. Thanks. They walk in silence, passing the joint between them until they reach the park. Hey, let's sit over here. On the bench? Dude, come on. The swings are open. Good idea. Both of them Huffle?
Hufflepuff.
This is your idea.
You got this, don't worry.
Making me read this. I hope I'm doing okay.
You're doing great.
Both of them hustle over to the swings and sit down. Do you miss being a kid? Of course. Doesn't everyone? I guess you're right. Nobody actually wants responsibilities. Well, do you...
Oh, no.
Mike Falzone!
Mike's calling me right now. I'm not going to answer. There we go.
Okay. Well, do you think you do... I can't read this. Well, you think you do when you're growing up. When you're so naive, you just want to so that you're a big kid, show that you can handle yourself. Yeah, no one actually knows what the fuck they're doing, though. Some people are just better at hiding it. Exactly. What do you think is the most well put together... Who do you think is the most well put together person on Earth? I'm struggling right now. If I had to pick, I'd say someone like Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg or maybe like Daniel Day-Lewis. He's such a good actor.
I agree.
He could cover it up as good as anyone else. As good as anyone. I don't think so. Those guys are smart. Those smart guys, I can't read.
You got this.
I'm like so nervous right now.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you want me to continue it?
Can you continue?
Yeah,
I'm
where are
really
you?
nervous. Okay. This is good. A little switcheroo. I'm right here. I don't think so. Sorry, guys. I'm
That's okay.
struggling.
I don't think so. Those smart guys know too much. They know how doomed we are, and they know no matter what they do, they can't help us. I mean, they can to an extent, but most of us are just dumb assholes. We don't contribute to society. In the end, the bad is going to outweigh the good, and that's it. And as far as actors go, I think you're right about masking it. But I'm talking about, like, really actually has it figured out. Who really knows what life is all about? Jesus, Lily, you got fucking deep. I know, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I should have expected it. I'm guessing this wasn't your first joint of the day. That's the little smiley happy face with the tears. Winner, winner. Seriously, though, who knows? It's probably like some group of monks somewhere. Those guys who never speak and meditate for most of the day. They don't value possessions or anything like that. That's probably it. Makes sense. Hey, do you think those guys ever have sex?
No, they're not allowed.
What? I'm serious. These guys are always so calm and relaxed. I can't imagine them going at each other like that. It just doesn't fit their vibe. Their vibe? How do you think they have families and continue to live? Self-fertilization? Hey, I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying it's funny to think about. You're so messed up. That's why we're friends. They decide to get up and walk around, and suddenly a bolt of lightning hit the tip of the joint and killed both Jake and Lily. This is why smoking pot is bad. It'll kill you. The end. There it is.
Wait.
Thanks,
what?
Jonathan Graff.
Jonathan Graff, I'm really sorry if I butchered your story. I'm just not a out loud reader.
I thought it was a good story. I thought you did great, Mackenzie.
I'm like really hard on myself.
I've heard worse out loud singing.
I just get so nervous when I'm reading out loud, and then like I freeze up.
Like in
but I
school,
tried.
did you have a problem with it?
Oh yeah, you know how the teacher would call on you? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Every person would read a paragraph. Like
Yes.
it would get to me, and I'd be like.
Oh, Mackenzie, little baby
I
Mackenzie.
was so scared, and I'm still scared to this day reading out loud. It makes me really
Well, you
nervous.
did great. And are you okay now?
No, I'm okay now, but...
History. History.
Do people leave comments on podcasts?
Yeah, on Spreaker, there's an area to leave comments. We read those comments, by the way, guys, so you can leave more comments there if you want.
I'm scared I'll go read them and they're gonna be like, she's never let her read again.
Guys, don't be pieces of shit to Mackenzie. I really, really love Mackenzie.
I'm
She's a
very
sweet
fragile,
girl.
And I told you from the front.
Well, guys,
that
I just want to say thanks to Mackenzie for joining us on Dynamic Banter.
I made this. I was like, we have to do this podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I've wanted to have you on for a while, but
I mean, we both love talking.
we do love talking,
We could do this forever.
and I'd like to.
My foot itches.
This isn't going to end. We're going to keep going.
We're gonna do a 12-hour podcast. I hope you
2
turn in.
more hours of percast.
I did per keeps.
Mackenzie, where can people find you and shit?
I'm most active on Snapchat. My screen name is just my name, Mackenzie Stith.
All one word?
Yeah. I don't do too much. I do have Twitter, but I don't do too much Twitter. I'm not like. I don't have like funny, witty things to tweet. I'm more of like a live, like just random.
An in the moment type gal.
Yeah. And I do a little bit of Instagram, but fuck Instagram story. Fuck it. Those little bastards, all they do is just steal people's ideas.
They seriously just ripped off Snapchat
Yeah.
fully.
But I love Snapchat, and all my messages are open, so I'm talking to people constantly. So it's weird. Some people are like, I've never messaged you before, but I've always wanted to. I'm like, why not? Like, why wouldn't you just, like, I respond to everyone. Like,
Yeah.
message me. Like,
Well-
it's what's fun about Snapchat is talking to people. If I have time to, like, of course. I just don't send me a message that says, hey, or what's up, because that's the worst.
Oh yeah. So if you
Like,
want to
you-
talk, and don't do mass snaps too. I
Oh,
hate
God.
it. I see you talking to people
I
about
feel
how much you
like
hate it.
People
And I
get
also hate
pissed
it.
too, and people get like when I tell people not to mass snap me, they're like, "Okay, bitch." I'm like, "You literally just sent me a picture of your car."
You know
Like,
what I
why
don't
the fuck
like?
Would I want to see that?
You know what I don't like more than mass snaps? Is the snaps that are just like blank black screens, like 3 or 4 times in a row. It's just a black screen for like the full 12 seconds or however long it
Who would
is.
do that?
It's garbage. Do you get those?
No.
I get them. I don't know if it's people trying to fuck with me and think it's funny
I mean,
or
I
something,
have
but
before, like I'll just block those people immediately. Like someone will just put a black screen with like draw a little doodle on it, and I'm
well,
like,
I'll see. I like
that's
that.
blocked.
Send me doodles if you want, but I'm not super active on Snapchat anymore. But Mackenzie
Yeah,
Stith
stop.
is, and if you guys want to talk directly to her, she has her messages open. You can talk directly to her on Snapchat.
No
She's great.
nudies.
No nudes, no penises. Mackenzie, since it's your first time on Dynamic Banter, you want to give us a two-born, boy-born honk? Nice work, Mackenzie.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being on the show, and you're a great friend, and I can't wait for... Can we have you back?
Every day.
Do you watch Lost?
Yeah, I watch Lost.
You want to be on the Lost podcast? You want to talk
Yeah.
about Lost with us?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll have you on. That one's via Skype, so you can be in your underwear at
Oh,
home if
fuck
you
yeah.
want. Yeah, you don't
Can
have
I
to come
show
here.
my?
Can you show your... Yes, you
Can
can.
I show my hoo ha?
Yes, you can. All right, Mackenzie,
Okay.
thanks for watching, listening. Thanks for coming. And thanks for coming. And also, thank you guys for listening. And you can send us your Dynamic Banter history roads at dynamicbanter@gmail.com. And we also have our Instagram account at Dynamic Banter on Instagram. And we feature you guys, if you tag us, tag Dynamic Banter in your Dynamic Banter themed images.
Thank you.
With ET and shit and whatever else. If you got our t-shirts and stuff, we will post photos of you on there and feature your beautiful faces. And also, we're on Twitter at Dynamic Banter, and that's all she wrote. See you guys next time. Mike Falzone will be back, and we love you. Bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.